Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell testified before the House Financial Services Committee on Tuesday, and those comments have huge implications for stock market investors. Of course, the testimony impacts all stock market investors and all stocks because inflation and interest rates impact every single business in the United States and worldwide. So this is something that every single stock market investor needs to know about. Chairman Powell declined to comment specifically on the potential for cutting interest rates at the Fed's next meeting in July. He reiterated that he wants to get more information before he makes a decision about cutting interest rates. But I'm going to share with you that the next move is likely an interest rate cut, not an interest rate increase. The Fed chief also indicated that June and July inflation figures will be particularly important because now is the time when higher import duties ought to be showing up. And the higher import duties, of course, is a result of President Donald Trump's increases in tariffs on all of the United States trading partners, and in most particularly against China. Many of the biggest U.S. businesses, including Walmart, Target, Nvidia, AMD, and others, are importing significant percentages of their products from China. And so with the higher cost of goods to import those products from China, it's going to result in increasing inflation in the United States because these businesses, they cannot absorb all of those higher tariffs. So if you were a business and you were paying a certain price for your products from China, now you're going to have to pay 55% more. And so with that increase, your business is likely not to be profitable if you absorb all of that higher tariff. So what you're likely to do is ask your supplier to absorb some of that tariff, and you're also likely to increase prices that you charge your customers. Powell swatted away questions about tax and immigration policy, which have huge implications for inflation and interest rates. He reiterated that the U.S. is on an unsustainable path for borrowing. We have over $35 trillion in debt, and the shift in immigration policy has reduced growth in the U.S. labor force. Lower interest rates will help the affordability of housing. Jerome Powell has resisted cutting interest rates, even though President Donald Trump keeps pressing Jerome Powell to cut interest rates. The chairman, knowing this history of inflation, knowing that we're at risk of having inflation get out of control again, is waiting to get more data before cutting interest rates.
Click the link below to watch the full video.